Imagine holding a piece of history in your hand. A humble penny, yet one that embodies the grit and resourcefulness of a nation at war. But what if that penny, almost by accident, became one of the most valuable coins on Earth? Today, we're diving deep into the incredible, multi-million-dollar story of the 1944 steel penny. This isn't just a rumor, folks. This is a legitimate numismatic legend. A coin that, if you ever found a genuine one, could change your life. We'll uncover why this particular penny is so rare, how it came to exist, and just how much these wartime wonders are actually worth. Get ready to have your mind blown. To understand the 1944 steel penny, we first need to set the scene: World War II. The United States was pouring all its resources into the war effort, and that included copper. Copper, a vital material for ammunition casings and electrical wiring, was suddenly too precious to be used for everyday pennies. So, in 1943, the U.S. Mint made a dramatic change. For 1 year only, pennies were struck not from copper, but from zinc-coated steel. These steelies, as they're known, are distinctive. They're silvery gray, lightweight, and most notably, they stick to a magnet. While practical, these steel cents caused problems. They were often confused with dimes, they rusted easily, and vending machines struggled to accept them. So, by 1944, the Mint decided to revert back to copper, but with a twist. The pennies were made from recycled copper shell casings, giving them a slightly different appearance than pre-war cents. So, in 1944, every single U.S. penny was supposed to be made of this shell case bronze, effectively, copper. And billions were, but here's where the legend, and the multi-million-dollar value, begins. Despite the official switch back to copper in 1944, a tiny, almost impossible number of pennies were accidentally struck on leftover 1943 steel planchets. How did this happen? Numismatic experts believe it was due to a few possibilities: leftover blanks. Some 1943 steel blanks might have gotten stuck in the bottom of a bin or a press hopper at the mints, Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, only to be dislodged and fed into the presses in 1944, along with the new copper blanks, foreign coin planchets. Another theory suggests that steel blanks intended for other countries' coinage. The U.S. Mint produced coins for many nations during the war, including Belgium. 2 franc pieces made of the same composition as the 1943 steel cents might have accidentally ended up in the cent presses. Regardless of the exact cause, these accidental 1944 steel pennies are among the most famous and valuable error coins in U.S. numismatic history. The easiest way to tell if you have one? It will stick to a magnet. A regular 1944 copper penny will not. The reason for their astronomical value is simple: extreme rarity. While billions of copper pennies were struck in 1944, the number of genuine 1944 steel pennies is incredibly small. Experts estimate that fewer than 50 examples are known to exist across all 3 mints combined: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, around 25 to 30 known; Denver Mint, D mint mark, fewer than 10 known; San Francisco Mint, S mint mark, a staggering 2 examples are known to exist, making the 1944 steel penny one of the ultimate U.S. coin rarities. Each of these pennies tells a unique story of an accidental creation during a time of immense national effort. They are not just errors, they are tangible symbols of an era when every resource counted, and a tiny oversight led to an incredible treasure. Their allure lies in this captivating blend of historical context and extreme scarcity. When a coin of this magnitude comes to market, the numismatic world pays attention. The 1944 steel penny has a proven track record of achieving jaw-dropping prices at auction. Let's look at some of the incredible sales. A Philadelphia minted 1944 steel penny, no mint mark, in high uncirculated grades, like MS-64, has sold for prices around $180,000 to over $200,000 US. Even examples in lower, circulated condition can still command prices in the tens of thousands. 1944 P. steel penny, $180,000 to $200,000 plus. In 1944, D. steel penny, from Denver, has reached prices around $115,000 US. 1944 D. steel penny, $115,000 plus, but the absolute king of this series is the 1944 steel penny. With only 2 known examples, its rarity is almost unparalleled. One of these legendary coins, an MS-66 example from the famed Simpson collection, sold at heritage auctions in August 2021 for an astonishing $408,000. $408,000. And that's not even the highest. Another 1944 steel penny, also graded MS-66, sold more recently, January 2025 at Great Collections, for a jaw-dropping $490,500. While these particular pennies haven't quite hit the single million mark individually at public auction, they are certainly within the millions category when considering their combined value, and their extreme rarity places them alongside other multi-million-dollar coins as legitimate holy grails of collecting. The next time one of these San Francisco examples comes to market, it could very well shatter the $500,000 barrier and push closer to that $1,000,000 dream. Now, with such incredible value, comes the inevitable counterfeits. The 1944 steel penny is one of the most faked coins out there. People attempt to create them by either copperplating a 1943 steel penny, making a real 1943 steel penny look like a common 1944 copper one, or vice versa, altering a 1943 steel penny's date, trying to change the 3 to a 4. This is usually detectable under magnification. The key test, as we mentioned, is the magnet. If your 1944 penny sticks strongly to a magnet, you might have something. But do not clean it and do not try to test it with acids or other chemicals. If you suspect you have a genuine 1944 steel penny, the absolute best thing to do is to weigh it. A 1944 steel penny should weigh approximately 2.7 grams. A regular 1944 copper penny weighs around 3.11 grams. Consult a professional, take it to a reputable coin dealer, or, even better, send it to a third-party grading service like PCGS or NGC. They have the expertise and equipment to authenticate such a significant rarity. Authenticity is paramount. These services will not only verify its legitimacy but also grade its condition, which significantly impacts its value. The 1944 steel penny is a testament to the unpredictable nature of coin collecting. It's a humble 1-cent piece that, through a twist of fate and the exigencies of war, became one of America's most sought-after and valuable treasures. It reminds us that history isn't just found in textbooks. Sometimes, it's quietly waiting in our change, a tangible echo of a past era, promising untold riches to those lucky enough to find and identify it. So, next time you come across a 1944 penny, grab a magnet. You never know if you're holding a piece of history that could be worth hundreds of thousands, or even set a new record heading towards that $1,000,000 mark. Thanks for joining us on this incredible numismatic journey. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and tell us in the comments, what's your dream coin to find? Happy hunting!